Hey, just a quick update on the North Texas Antifa Cell. I know I just did a video on it and the second superseding indictment came out, but at the end of that video, I started digging around and I found some plea agreements that some of the defendants entered into. And then after publishing the video, I went back to it to try and kind of like track back some of the developments here. And I found more plea agreements. So if you recall, I think it was when I did my video on the first superseding indictment, or maybe it was the video right before. The government had made this motion to have the case designated as complex, which means that the speedy trial right stuff gets tossed aside because the case, there's so much information in it, there's so much discovery, there's no way that that the government can comply with the Speedy Trial Act, and there's no way that the defendants can be ready in time for trial either. So designating the case as complex just opens it up to everybody having more time, both sides having more time to deal with the immense amount of discovery here and structure their cases for trial, right? And prepare for trial. So as I was, or as you may remember, there were 15 defendants in this case originally, and 13 of those defendants agreed to continue time while they go through the discovery and engage in plea negotiations. But two of the individuals, like the two top guys in this Antifa cell, Cameron Arnold and Zachary Evans, did not agree. Well, through all of that, and this filing was back on November 3rd, okay? November 3rd, this filing came out, and this is where they tipped us off that, hey, we've gone before a grand jury, and there's going to be a superseding indictment here. And what we've done is we've gone to all the defendants and we've told them about this, and we're offering them, we've sent plea offers to all of the defendants, all 15. We've sent them plea offers. And the government prosecutors anticipated that a fair number of the offers will be accepted. For those defendants whom the government cannot reach an agreement, the government intends to supersede the current indictment, and they did. And they also said, we intend to add additional charges as well. This will increase the number of defendants in that indictment and add to the complexity of the case, which was another reason they wanted the case designated as complex, and the judge agreed to designate the case as complex. All right, so this was on November 3rd. They made this filing. Well, 10 days later, sure enough, 10 days to 2 weeks later, plea agreements start being filed. So let's see. The first one, this one says Nathan Bowman and Ben Flory Jr. agree to this plea agreement right here. And this one is Lynette Reed Sharp. And yeah, okay, wait a minute. I got it. I read the attorney's name. The attorney over here is Ben Flory. So Nathan Bowman, plea agreement. Lynette Reed Sharp, plea agreement. John Philip Thomas, plea agreement. Susan Kent, plea agreement. Joy Gibson, plea agreement. Rebecca Morgan, plea agreement. John Philip Thomas again, which I may have just clicked that twice. I think that's what I must have done. Let me get that off there. Seth Sykes, plea agreement. And then the last one, who I'm not quite sure what's going on with him. I think that they abandoned it. I'm not sure, but there's a separate case happening here concerning the defendant Daniel Rolando Sanchez Estrada. He was offered a plea agreement and he entered in. There's all these filings having to do specifically with him on his own docket related to this case. And he's got a motion to dismiss right here. So it may be they're trying to segregate or sever his case from the main indictment, but he is one of the people that it was ultimately hit with the superseding indictment and now the second superseding indictment. There's his name right there. He's defendant number 9. So it looks like he's engaging in a separate action with his counsel to try and sever his case or get some better plea agreement. Now, here's something I don't think I haven't seen mentioned anywhere, and I could be wrong. Remember, this is a terrorism case. The charges in this case are count 1, providing material support to terrorists. First time an Antifa cell, members of an Antifa cell have been hit with terrorism charges. And what did these other people plead to? Do you know what they pled to? I'll show you. Look what they pled to. Right. Oh, where'd it go? I skipped it. Man, I built up a moment and then I totally missed where it is. There it is. Defendant waives rights, pleads guilty to the offense alleged in count 1 of the information, charging them with a violation of 18 U.S.C. 2339A, which is providing material support to terrorists. Lynette Reed Sharp, what did she plead to? Where is what she pled to? Bam. Providing material support to terrorists. John Philip Thomas, what did he plead to? Providing material support to terrorists. Susan Kent, providing material support to terrorists. Joy Gibson, providing material support to terrorists. Rebecca Morgan, providing material support to terrorists. Seth Sykes, what did he plead to? Providing material support to terrorists. Are these the first ever convictions of Antifa members on terrorism charges? I think so. I think so. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just 9 more to go. It's like a great start to me. It's a great start to me on taking out this Antifa cell and making, remember, landmark case. First time Antifa has been defined in a court filing. They're defined in this indictment. And first time an Antifa cell has been, or members of an Antifa cell have been hit with terrorism charges. May it be the first of many. All right, see you in the next video.